Boys talking balls. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean
Ooh,
to do that to you.
oh, good. No worries.
Episode 87.
Yes, sir.
Live. Alejandro Alvarez.
Tommy Two Hill on the futon, as always.
As always. Mondays, baby. 1 week. One episode a week.
Yeah.
One episode a week.
For right now.
One
I mean,
episode a week.
everyone's living busy lives, so, you know.
It is
do
what
we
it
can.
is. It is what it is.
We're
But
doing
hey,
what we can.
we're here, baby. And we got a lot to talk about. I see the thing about giving us enough time now to not do 2 episodes a week is that we have so much to talk about.
Yes.
And it's not just about the presentation, it's about the substance.
Yes.
We got good substance coming here. So let's just get straight into it. We talked a lot last week about the national championship. And speaking of chomping,
Gators chomped it up.
let's go. Yeah, boy.
Crazy comeback.
Yeah, boy. Crazy comeback. Crazy last possession too, by the way.
Yes. The last 2
Brutal,
games of
brutal.
March Madness, we really didn't get a chance of one final shot because the way that Duke went against Houston, Proctor just threw up a prayer. It didn't even make sense. And
Nope.
then Houston didn't even get a shot off.
Exactly.
Almost the up and down.
I mean, dude, it got really, really close. I was a fan of what was going on.
It was a very entertaining game. Florida and the under. I told you it was
I know, and I took the over anyway,
Yeah.
which is even worse.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, I took the over, and I was not.
And
happy about
that
it.
first half, you watched 5 minutes of the first half, and you realized it was all done.
Yeah, I kind of had faith at halftime.
I mean,
That
Florida
maybe
had more
things
turnovers than
coulda-
they did made
I
shots
know,
for a minute there. It was
And you know what
bad.
really sucked? Clayton Jr. just
Stunk it up
stunk it up until
until
he
the end.
had a couple big shots, but other than that, he was made like most of the time forgettable in the game.
Yep.
So, it is what it is there.
Really, the big men gave him a little bit more of a spark. than
Uh-huh.
anything. The big men were trying to toe the line for the for basically the 3/4 of that game. Honestly, it was great. I just can't believe Houston somehow found a way to choke
Just brutal.
that bad.
Just a
It
brutal
was
choke.
really, really bad.
Just a brutal choke.
That's a historic choke.
I mean, what a
12
horrible
points.
way to go out too. I mean, you saw the way they went out was it was the tip, right?
Yeah.
Like he got tipped, and then if he touched it again, it would have been a double dribble, right?
Yep. He couldn't touch it, and no one else realized. So he's trying to box out as much as he can, and it's just not. It's not where it didn't work out for him.
No, it didn't.
It was brutal.
Did not work out at all. Quick update to the Twitch thing. We're live on Twitch and YouTube, by the way, for the audio only listeners out there on Spotify and Apple.
We try our best here. We're
Yeah,
trying to
We're
improve.
multitasking. We're multitasking. But yeah, as a whole, 2025 March Madness
Does conclude.
does
I
conclude. The
don't know if
whiteboard,
see. That
they
whiteboard is
can.
clean.
They can. The whiteboard is clean because there's a new bracket coming up there today.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, we'll get in that
Oh,
later.
geez,
We'll get in that later.
Oh,
But
jeez.
not a lot of upsets, but I would say still entertaining.
Still an entertaining March. It was one
Um,
shining moment.
I watched a lot of basketball those first 2 rounds, and can't wait to do it all again next year
Yeah.
in some capacity.
We're gonna figure it out.
Oh yeah, will definitely be fun times indeed.
Fun times.
Anything else we want to talk about with March Madness? I mean,
I don't think there's much else to think of. We
No more
talked a
onions.
lot about obviously the Final Four. So there's not much to really talk about there.
Yeah.
It was just the one game. Be interested to see maybe if next year we get a lot more upsets compared to. We've had like the years of Cinderellas, and it felt like people were starting to say the Cinderella may have died. So we'll find out. Probably next season what all happens.
yeah, I agree. We'll see. Are there odds out yet for a repeat? I mean, it's so early.
If so, they are astronomically probably a portion we could look on a local sports book, but I do not know.
Word. I was about to say, I don't think I saw anything like.
I think I could maybe look here and get some futures on ESPN. There are no futures.
There are no
available.
futures. Okay.
That'll probably be coming more in the summer when everyone else is definitely bored of baseball for some reason.
Yeah.
It's probably what's going to end up happening. They're like,
Yeah.
you know what? We need to make the future bets now.
I believe it.
Set out the lines.
I believe it. What's next technically on our topics here as we for the people live here, ticker major update. Yes, the draft.
The draft.
The draft.
They were
Not
just
the
talking
NBA
about it.
draft. the NFL draft. We'll talk about the NBA draft in
Probably
what,
another
May,
week. Yeah,
like something like that.
another
I
week
mean,
or two.
lottery odds are set and everything, so we can talk about that eventually. But for right now, NFL draft. What we're how many days? How many days away? So is it on 420? 421?
That means it lands on Easter there, Alejandro. It
No
should start on like a
shot.
Thursday.
I was about to say no shots on Easter. Then I might just be a total casual jabron and don't know when my
Thursday, April
Rams are.
24th. So that means we are just about 10 days.
10 days.
10
Lovely.
days away.
Lovely. Cool.
It's crazy.
Not anything. Anything is possible is really what I should be saying here.
Yes.
Because top 3, top 5, top 10, all shuffle.
Everyone doesn't know
do the
who's going to
shuffle
take one.
again.
Everyone thinks that it's going to be Cam Ward at number 1. That
Hope so.
Carter has also been huge on there. Travis Hunter.
I hope not.
And then you get guys like Shador thrown around there. And then after that, it's kind of just a big jumble. No one really knows.
No
There's
one
not
really
really
knows.
like an offensive tackle that is like stood out.
Yeah, but you know,
Wise
I
at
mean, like,
least. You know what I mean?
yeah, very true.
Like, remember, like when like Rashawn Slater was huge in the
Mhm.
media, they were like, "Watch this guy squat like 700 pounds," and it was like, "Holy hell!" Like,
Yeah, I mean,
we don't have a signature tackle prospect this year, which usually would make people like, all right, that guy goes 5th. You know what I mean? Like, cool. It's gonna go quarterback, skill, offensive lineman. Like that's where we're going here.
yeah, I don't. I'm not seeing it either, Mr. Tuhill. I'm with that. Trying to pull up the draft here. For some reason, we had the WNBA draft in front of me.
No one cares.
I mean,
sorry, not sorry. I mean,
no, you're sorry.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Why is it not? All right, whatever. Fuck it. I guess I'll just go off memory then. Whatever. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I hope the Patriots get Travis Hunter.
All the way at 4?
All the way at 4. It's a big reach. It really depends on what the Browns and the Giants do. And there's a really good chance one of them does take Travis, but
I think one of them's taking Travis, one of them's taking him.
I hope we're in the reality where Travis does fall to 4.
I just don't see it happen.
I hope we're in that dimension.
You can probably get Abdullah 4.
I mean, sure, but I want Travis. I'm not complaining if I get Abdul. Like, I'm definitely not complaining because he'll probably, if he's healthy, year 1 go for at least 10 sacks.
Yeah.
So
where do the Giants are picking what? 3rd? That's where Shador goes. Shador goes 3rd.
Well, that's what people are saying, but who knows? Maybe they don't want your DZ.
No one knows.
Maybe they trade back and trade for a quarterback like Kirko Chains.
People, it was just being brought up. It was breaking news. Apparently, Derek Carr is
Cooked.
Yeah, his shoulder is
cooked.
Barbecue. He's barbecue.
Yes,
He's just fucking shredded up. Fucked up. It's mad.
Fucked up.
He's fucked
some
up.
Pulled pork, some shredded meat.
Some shredded car shoulder right there.
Yeah, and that ain't gonna fly in the bayou.
No, not at all.
So Rattler's not the answer.
No.
At all.
You're wondering maybe do they go get Aaron Rodgers? I don't see Rodgers being a Bayou guy personally. So I just say that's just not happening. And then honestly, I could see them making a trade up in the draft at 9.
I was about to say, I don't know about all that. I do not know about all
that. They have a guy that drops towards 5. I could see him trying to maybe make a move, do a little pick swap.
Yeah, they might have to.
A little pick swap.
Unless they're like, hey, Jackson Dart slinging the pill.
At 9? I don't know, though.
Maybe they trade back.
Possibly.
Capital. Maybe get some more offensive line help.
They are still in cap hell.
Yeah, they're in cap hell. They're fucked.
They're like 50 million in
It's rough. It is rough. You can only kind of move laterally
so much until you end up falling off the fucking cliff.
Yeah.
That's what happened here. That's really what happened.
They're hoping those TP deals come into effect.
Yeah. It's just not working out. It's not working. They're in rough shape right now. They are in rough shape. I don't know how to feel.
Does anything else happen in the NFL world?
Joe Flacco just signed with the Cleveland Browns. So that's where I think the Browns go defense.
Bro, I mean,
Joe Flacco gets
maybe if
signed.
this was like way back.
No,
All right, whatever. I mean, I know you led them to a
you
playoff.
still get
game.
Deshaun Watson.
No, you don't. He's not playing this year.
No, he retore the Achilles.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot he retore.
Well, he wasn't
in
playing.
rehab.
He wasn't playing regardless
He
of that first
retore in
Achilles.
the rehab though.
Yeah.
Bad.
So he's fucked.
Yeah, so he's cooked.
He's cooked
Still,
for 2 years.
we all know the
probably.
Browns are gonna stink. The Browns are gonna stink.
And they paid Myles Garrett all that money.
Just to stink.
I don't think they're gonna. Everything screams that Cleveland goes offense.
I don't know.
I think
You know what they do? They go get Travis Hunter. They go get Travis Hunter at 3. They go,
Fucking
cool.
better
That's a
not.
dude who can catch and he can play defense. That's what we need. We
they
need.
have the second pick.
How they do have the second pick. I'm sorry. My goodness.
It's okay.
At 2.
That would
Honestly,
suck.
that's what I see. I see Hunter at 2.
That's probably what happens.
Especially after they just signed Flacco.
That is probably what happens, and I would hate to see it happen. Boston Connor probably shaves the mullet if we don't get Travis Hunter, I think, with that beautiful mane behind his head.
He's gone.
It should be.
We'll see.
Nice Patriots hat, though. Loving that.
Also, reports have came out that, Howie Roseman's just going to sit back probably for halfway through night 1, and then when something happens that he likes to see, when a certain prospect drops down, he's going to make a trade.
What do you want?
What I want is a game changer right away. I don't care what side of the ball it's on. I'd really like it to be defense just because losing the voice almost.
Yeah. Allergies are cooking Tommy, too.
Yeah, it's bad over here, man. Spring's been kicking my ass. But a guy who's going to make an impact right away on the field. Really would like defense just because we have so many bodies.
Yeah, I don't think you need an impact player on the offense. I think you have enough of those.
Yeah. I think I want another edge guy. Or I want another safety. Especially with no CJ.
Yes, no more CJ, GJ. No
Although
more
I did see
Darius.
that apparently
You know what I
Justin
mean.
Simmons has been huge in talk.
Still unsigned, right?
Now, the reason why apparently the Eagles have refused to sign him and they're going to not sign him allegedly until after the draft is because they would lose the compensatory pick
Oh, that's fucked.
if they were
And
to.
is he just going to sign with the Birds? Is
Yeah.
that like the plan?
That kind of seems like that might be what the plan is.
That's fucked up. That's big brain, though.
That is big brain.
That's
That's
defenses.
how he making moves. That's
Yeah.
how he realized it.
That's a good defense.
Yep.
I don't think you can afford to just like do whatever with your pick. Honestly, I don't think you need to trade up.
Nah, but I want a nice new shiny piece. You know what I mean? I really do. I want a nice new shiny piece. I want someone. Honestly, I want a dude who's an attitude adjuster on the defense. That's what I want.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You got Jalen Carter. Like you need another bad man right there. Just
You do.
keeping it up.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it, right? CJ was like the heart and soul of that defense. He was, the reason why they were nasty. And I think we kind of saw it, right? The first time he was here, defense had an identity. He leaves for a season, defense kind of crumbles, right? Didn't have any like total true leadership and didn't really have any attitude to him. And then he comes back again. They win a Super Bowl. Defense has an attitude. The defense has some swagger. They're feeling themselves. Like, you need a guy like that. Obviously, it didn't work out with CJ, really, which sucks because everyone here loved him and he loved the fans. But you need a leadership type of guy. You need an attitude adjuster on your defense. That's what I think they go get in the first round. They trade up. I don't know who it could be, but they go and they get one. Especially with BG retiring. That's why I think they're gonna get an edge rusher. I think they might go get another Georgia Bull.
Makes sense. Would be on brand.
Very much on brand.
Would definitely be on brand
We
for
call it Georgia Bulldogs like we do in
the real CCD from the Birds.
Yeah.
Just a lot of bulldogs.
Yeah, a lot of bulldogs. A lot of bulldogs.
Baseball.
Sure.
Repping the PB.
Might as well.
Blue,
Yeah.
you know. Philly stunk it up on the road here.
Alejandro,
Went to a game, by the way. So got the schedule.
I was
And a-
very unpleased with what was going on.
yeah, rough series in Atlanta. You know, Ola's 0-3 on the year.
Oh, we said we just oh my goodness, at least they don't chase, right? What the fuck did what
Offense is
they
bad.
wanted to hear us say that and just so they could?
Well, we were saying it last week too, though, that the offense was not doing good. It continues to kind of be quiet. Listen, again, I'm okay with the late Phillies start or the slow Phillies start. We got hot week 1, week 2 was a bit of a different story.
Not a fan, Alejandro.
But hey, we got week 3 and it's a fucking fat home stretch. We usually play really good at home, so I mean, we got the Giants and then we got the Marlins
They blew
before we
you.
go to the Mets.
Let's recap before we look towards the future. You blew game 1, Wheeler start in Atlanta, and then you blew the game in extra innings.
Yeah,
Both
that
those
was
games
rough.
were very, very winnable.
That was
Luzardo
rough.
pitched his brains out. You couldn't touch Schwellenbach for some reason.
No,
Why?
to be fair, no one's been able to touch Schwellenbach.
Yeah, but still, they couldn't touch a damn Braves pitcher if they fell off the boat. It was just bad.
It
was
was. Well, the offense, man. Fucking
It just
boom,
stinks it
man.
up, dude.
Boom. We let Edmundo Sosa get cold because we got him out of the lineup after he was being electric for us, actually driving and runs and getting on base and getting extra base hits and, fucking doing the thing. And we're like, oh, let's just move Raffy throughout the entire fucking lineup. He was 4 at one point, went to 8, and now I think today he's at 5 or 6. We're all over the place.
We just don't know what we're doing.
Marshy was like, I have to be better. I have to be better. Stott.
That's been the best
just
out of the young
defense.
bats. He's been the best out of the young players so far, has he not?
I mean, I
He's
guess.
swung the bat the best. He's not even that great. I mean, we can go in towards the stats here, just see who's been what. But like, you want to know who the team leader is in batting average?
Is it still y'all in our house somehow?
It is Mr. Nick Castellanos, 290.
To be fair, Cassie did have a good game last time around. Yeah, but boom, 9 hits and 60 ABs. That's bad, twin. That's bad,
Not been
twin.
good.
No. Sosa is hitting 4-4-4 in 27 at bats. He's got 12 hits and 27 at bats. 4 doubles, no home runs, but 12 hits.
Bohm is hitting 150 right now.
Yeah. Maybe just get Sosa in the fucking lineup and get this guy who's got almost a fucking -1 on WAR out of the lineup right now. Please, Sosa can play third. He has done it. And you know what?
Marsh and Bohm. Marsh is hitting 108. Bohm is hitting 150. It's just bad. It's bad.
Dude,
bad.
we should have dumped him. He's not going to get any better. He's a streaky player. At his best, he's hitting 300 for a couple of months, driving in runs, hitting doubles. But he's not gonna hit home runs.
Yeah.
He's not fast enough to beat out some pitches. His defense from time to time is great, but also from time to time is subpar. We should have. I think if we had Alex Bregman right now at third base, I think things would be a lot different.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now. I think a lot of people would agree with that. I mean, like all Philly media right now is probably talking about Alec Bowman and how much he stinks. They're not wrong. They're not wrong, Tui. But
and listen, the sentimental bullshit kind of only gets you so far.
Yeah.
It only gets you so far. It's like, oh, what have you done for me lately?
There will be no standing ovation.
No. Figure it the fuck out.
Figure it the fuck out. Yeah.
That goes to Marsh too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
108's unexcusable. That is horrendous.
It's because I think it's because low key Topper keeps on fucking with the lineup too much. Not a fan of that.
Man,
I'm not a fan of Topper tweaking the lineup as much as he has. If you want Marsh to get better, let him hit more.
Yeah.
Let him hit more. Please. Please, 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 please. Kepler's like okay. Like I'm not hating on Kepler at all.
The Kepler move is I'm still neutral.
But like
I'm still neutral on that Kepler move because he's doing enough for me to be like, okay, you know what I mean? Like he's doing what he's doing.
I don't know. I thought the ownership is kind of complacent right now. Is
Yeah.
what it feels like. The ownership is complacent. And we're getting cheap. We're getting cheap in the outfield, and it's fucking us in the bottom of the lineup. Because when our hitters aren't hitting, you need someone to start hitting. And
We have
no
no
one's
one.
doing. No
We
one's
have no
doing
one.
it.
We have no one
JT's
to
not
start the
around enough.
spark.
No. Wheeler got fucking shelled yesterday.
Yeah.
The game that I thought was at 6 o'clock was actually at like 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, yeah.
And we got fucked. We got fucked.
7-0.
7
I didn't even watch it.
fucked.
Still scoring it. Like, I don't even watch
Yeah.
that.
So Zach Wheeler Cy Young cooked. Jesus Luzardo Cy Young. Very much on
Very much
brand.
on.
Very much alive.
Also, we forgot to say Suarez. 3 innings pitched.
Yeah, he's getting
Did
there.
pretty well.
He's getting there. Jordan Romano, again,
You stink.
you're getting better.
You stink.
That 0.5 ERA.
I don't like Romano.
I don't like him.
Romano.
Yeah,
I don't like Romano.
I don't like him.
Get him out.
I don't like him. Jose Ruiz had a couple of good innings, and then he got shelled that one time, if I'm not mistaken. Same with Joe Ross. These are guys who will not be in the playoff rotation.
I feel like Ross could have. Listen, I saw Ross play
How about Tanner Banks, though, eh?
opening week, and I thought he looked like a presence on the mound. I just feel like that Braves series is just rough.
Yeah.
He had some elite bats.
I don't know. I like Tanner Banks. Tanner Banks is getting the thumbs up from me.
Yeah.
Through 2 games, Mr. 2-0. He gets to start on the bump today against these Giants. Taiwan Walker. 2 games, 2 starts.
Been one of the best damn pitchers we've had.
0 ERA for Taiwan Walker.
How it's happening, I don't understand.
It's got the highest. So what was that 3rd highest whip on the team?
Yeah.
2nd highest WAR.
He's just figuring it out. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my God! Is JT playing today?
JT
Lineups aren't out yet. Obviously, it's a 6 o'clock game.
They will be out probably by the time we end.
Yeah. Nola's 0-3. We're paying him a lot of money.
And he doesn't win a game.
And he's got 5.5 ERA. Wheeler's ERA is blown up to 4 now after that shelling. Not a fan. Not a fan. Luzardo is not on the bump today. I just mentioned that Walker was on the bump. Painter looked good in his MILB game.
Yes, he did.
Threw a lot of pitches.
I'm
Slinging it. But Nick Castellanos most consistent bat right now.
and
Slinging doubles.
crazy the fact that he's the most consistent.
Leads the team on with doubles, by the way, 5.
Yeah.
Because he had 2. Not in yesterday's game, but the game before that.
Oh, by the way, after that choke job in that late game against Atlanta,
Yeah.
You have 2 hits the next day.
Did you watch the entire game?
I got to watch the very end.
Yeah.
I watched like the beginning, then it was the whole rain delay, and then I watched like extras.
I watched the entire game. I waited. Well, shout out to MLB the show.
Yeah.
But, you know. Rappaport fucking scared me for a second. But yeah, so there was that 3-hour rain delay. T-Mac was like, yeah, we're going to be back at 11:30. And I was like, bet.
Yeah.
And then things happened, and we let Joe Ross, or was it Ruiz? It was one of the two.
Ross.
It was Ross. We let him go too long. I knew we would. And give Marcell Ozuna a ball like that, and he rightfully smashed it.
Ozuna from the Braves.
Ozuna from the Braves. It was rough. It was rough. Fucking
And
pitch.
that ball is hit, and that ball is
Gone. And the Phillies have lost. It'll get better. In a week's time, I bet you will be a lot more positive, hopefully.
We'll see.
9-6.
You know what? Let's look at it now, right? You're 9-6. Not a huge fan. You're a game back on the Mets right now in the East.
It's a 4-game series at home against San Fran, a team that has been hot. But as we said that, guess what happened? Guess who started betting on those Giants? And guess what happened to those fucking Giants? Loss. So now the San Francisco Giants are 11-4. They had 2 losses, if I'm not mistaken, to the Reds. They did. And then lost to the Yanks, but won the series against the Yanks. I like our chances. Logan Webb's been pitching real well. Jung Ho Lee homered twice yesterday. Rodon. Matt Chapman, Wilmer Flores, by the way, tied for home run lead with
Wow.
6.
Wow.
Who would have thought?
Mr. Schwarber up there too.
Yep, Schwarber up there. So the ball, goddamn, might fly. What's up, Kaiju? The ball might just fly out the goddamn park.
Listen, tonight, Roop for the Giants, Walker for the Phillies. Total is at 8.5. Run line is San Fran minus 1.5. Money line, not that different, Alejandro.
Really?
Yeah, minus 105 for the Giants,
It's a pick 'em.
minus 115 for the Phillies.
It's basically a pick 'em. Phillies favored to win with the Taiwan Walker start. That is something I did not expect to see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Wilmer Flores is hitting 255.
And then after that, you get Zardo Verlander on Tuesday.
Verlander's washed, so I
You
think
get-
we could get to him. We got to him in the World Series. We usually do pretty well.
And then you get Robbie Ray Aaronola.
Is there no Logan Webb start?
No. Well, hold on. That was game 3. Thursday, 4:07. Jordan Hicks, Christopher Sanchez.
Huh. Interesting. Hockey parlay right now. Oh, very, very fun. We'll get into hockey in a little bit.
Yes, we will.
So
out of the 4, listen, if you go 2 for 2 with the Giants, are you pissed off?
Yeah, but I think we win 3 because we're at home.
And the Marlins, listen, we know they all stink, but
Got to still win the games.
and it's 3. Sandy Alcantara against Wheeler on the 18th. Cal Quantrill against Taiwan Walker. Watch Walker get shelled by the Marlins.
Right.
And then Jesus Luzardo against Connor Gillespie. So Luzardo against his old squad on Sunday. When we come back Monday, we'll be going up against the Mets, and we'll go there when we, time comes. But
the Mets have kind of been
7 games.
Yeah, it's been a lot of games in a row.
You want to go 5-2?
They've been playing baseball since the 8th, and they're gonna continue to play baseball till the 23rd before they get an off day on the 24th.
I'd say
Isn't that crazy? That's a long stretch of baseball. I mean, look at this. Look how many long stretches of baseball they have.
Going to work.
They are going to work. They are in fact going to work. Around the league of the good old National Major League Baseball Association and stuff. Blue Jays 9-7. They inked that Vladdy deal. Did we talk about that?
Yeah, I don't know if we can make it happen right after we went live.
So
yeah, he's not going to be affiliate anymore.
Talked about that. It's whatever. Tigers are 9-6. Guardians 8-7. Yanks are 8-7. Red Sox are 8-7. The O's are 6-9. I think that's more a product of they have no pitchers.
Yes,
they have no fucking pitchers. How about the Angels? Fucking raking the ball.
Doing what they got to right now.
Mike Trout healthy. Shocker that the Angels play good when Mike Trout's healthy. What else happened? The Mariners have been up and down again outside of like a Rosarena, J-Rod, and Cal Rayleigh.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but that pitching staff is magnifique. Only they could hit runs like the Phillies. Astros, whatever right now. The A's will be the A's. The White Sox are 4-11. The Twins are 5-11. Royals are split even right now at 8-8. Braves are 4-11. We kind of got them back on track though, so yikes. Cubbies are smashing the baseball. I don't know if you've seen that.
Cubbies have been smacking it. I'm looking to see how we're doing right now with all these.
With our picks so far. Did you know that the Cubs beat the Dodgers 16-0, Mr. 2-0?
Holy hell.
16-0.
They were smacking them.
That's franchise history for the Dodgers.
Were they smacking Yamamoto?
Was that who it was?
Really smacking around.
They fucked up. His beautiful name is. Oh my God, I clicked the wrong game. His beautiful name is. Roki Sasaki. Oh no, wait. It wasn't Roki's fault. So everything happened at the end of the game. Sasaki, 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 3 Ks.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
And then
all hell broke loose.
All hell broke loose.
Oh hell.
The Cubs got a run in the 6th, and then they got 5 runs in the 7th, followed by 4 in the 8th, and then 5 in the 9th.
Oof.
So I'll read it off. Started in the 2nd inning, Michael Bush home run, and a Justin Turner single to left or single to center. I think that's Justin Turner. Then a Kelly home run, then a single that scored 2 runs, another single that scored 2 runs, a single that again scored a run, sac fly, single, 2-run homer, 2-run homer, double. They got cooked.
They were just
That's
pounding
efficient. That's
them.
efficient baseball right there.
That is crazy work.
21 hits.
Wow. All on the late guys too.
21 hits, and the relievers got fucked. Let's see who really just got cooked. Who is this? Ben Casaparas. Rough one, brother.
That's brutal.
You know who I would like us to trade for? I want Ian Happ.
You want Ian Happ?
I want Pennsylvania native Ian Happ. I want a switch hitting left fielder.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Take him.
Super in on that. I don't know about you.
Gladly.
Is there anything like we're incredibly wrong on right now?
I was trying to look at the
Rockies are 3-12, by the way.
Yeah. So I was just looking at the AL real quick. We all had the Twins under 84.5. They only are. Well, they're starting off 5-11 right now.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like we had the right read on the Twins, Guardians, Royals, and Tigers. We were all high on.
It's gonna be a race.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a race.
Besides that, I believe Blue Jays are leading the AL East right now.
They
Right?
are.
We had them over 78.5 win. They're almost at 10. So
Sounds good to me.
everyone's kind of feeling good there. We all took the under on the Rays win line. They are
7-8. We'll see. A lot of baseball. A lot of baseball.
You and I took the over on the O's. Danny took the under.
Yeah. 20.
Liking
What
that
else?
right now.
The Angels it's looking rough right now, but again, really early, and they're a Mike Trout injury away.
Yes.
Everything's falling.
71.5.
Yeah.
We were huge on the Rangers, Mariners.
Looking
You and I
good.
both said under on the Astros.
Which is at what? Is it like 85?
Oh, my fault. I said under on the Astros. You and Denny said over.
What's the total?
87.5.
Okay, we'll see.
And then
We'll
for
see.
the A's, Denny and I took the over. You took the under.
6-10. They don't got pitching, and they just traded their guy who was second in stolen bases in the AL, Estere Ruiz,
Mhm.
with like 60 or like 57 stolen bags. And
Shipping out of town.
classic A's move,
Definitely.
by the way. Classic A's move.
He could be a franchise guy.
They did it with Matt Olson. They did it with Matt Chapman. Who else have they done it with?
How the hell did
It's
they
a-
allow this ownership to stay?
It's a who's who of who the A's have given up over the years. And I'm blanking on a bunch, but they like the one that pops out the most is Matt Olson, like low key.
Yeah.
Like that one just is super fresh in my mind. But yeah. Brew Crew, 8-8. Reds 8-8. Cards 7-8. Pirates, Stinky Pirates, 5-11.
Hey,
Eesh.
we were all down on the Cards. That's 77.5.
Poor Pittsburgh, man.
You and I were all over Pittsburgh being over 77.5.
What's 77 wins doesn't sound that hard. What's Skeeter up to?
You loved the Brew Crew and the Reds. I was in on the Brew Crew, down on the Reds. We all liked the Cubbies.
Skinner 3.4 ERA.
Hey.
Douche. You want to know what the issue is? They're just not hitting the ball. O'Neal Cruz and a modest 195 right now. Tommy Pham 128. Andy Rodriguez 178. Brian Hayes 212. Nobody's hitting the baseball right now. Adam Frazier 159.
We had Tommy Pham wearing a batting glove on his throwing hand in the field, wearing a shiesty last week. So,
Andrew McCutcheon's hitting 257.
shout out.
Shout out, Coach. Shout out, Coach. Brian Reynolds also only hitting 206. No good.
No good.
No good. There's one last thing I want to look at here before we do move on, and it's just the overall stats. I want to know who's leading and what. Got George Springer right now of Toronto, leading with the batting average tie. No, solely at 375. Love to see it. Aaron Judge hitting 357. So is Paul Goldschmidt. Jung Ho Lee, who's coming to the bank today, hitting 352.
He's hot right now.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Let's see how bad he tears up Taiwan Walker.
Yep. Wilmer Flores, Kyle Schwarber, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, and Tommy Edman all have 6 fucking home runs. All tied for first.
Fuck yeah.
Spencer Schwallenbach, 0.45 ERA. I guess Taiwan Walker doesn't qualify.
I guess he doesn't, huh? What's up with that?
Drew Rasmussen, the Devil Rays, 0.6 ERA. Chris Bubich of KC, 0.96 ERA. Not too bad. Nick Lodolo, 0.96, and then Hunter Green also 0.98. Hunter Green for the Reds.
Very, very good. He can sling it.
Not mistaken, cooked Fighting Phils.
I remember we cooked him in his first career start, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Aaron Judge leads the league in RBIs with 20, followed by Wilmer Flores at 19, Kyle Tucker 18, Pete Alonso 18, and Ellie De La Cruz at 17.
Gosh.
Robert Suarez has 7 saves on the year for the Pods. That's a big reason why they're staying up. Andreas Munoz for the Mariners, 6 saves, also big. Oh, hey, Carlos Estevez, 5 saves for the Royals right now.
That's huge.
I know a team that use some good relievers like Estevez.
Yeah.
Luke Jackson for the Rangers, also 5, and then Kyle Finnegan for the Nats, also there. Paul Ragnis leads the league in strikeouts right now with 34, followed by Mackenzie Gore, Logan Gilbert, Hunter Green. Alongside that good ERA, has 31 Ks to his name.
That's crazy. You're probably trying to creek up to be a.
As I said, that might be an LL Cy Young dark horse right now. Really early, but does not look bad. And then Wheels is rounding out that top 5. Hitting, Bo Bichette, number 2. Kyle Tucker, 1 at 23. Bryce Terang, 22. Corbin Carroll, 21 hits. And Donovan probably got a fuck ton of hits against us up there.
Yeah.
O'Neal Cruz leads the league in stolen base. Not a lot of stolen bags. So
not a lot of attempted runs at all either. Yeah, I feel.
Interesting. And Zach Eflin, Phillies legend, has the lead in quality starts with 3. You know it's bad when Zach Eflin is your
there's
your
Hunter
ace.
Green.
Yeah, there's Hunter Green. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. And those are the metrics you like, eh?
Yeah.
That could be a nice little young bet, honestly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
see what it is right now.
What are the odds? Features. Do you give me Cy Young? League? National League winner? Nah, it's time to pull up the books. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored at all.
Not sponsored. Solely by sponsorship since 2024. MLB. Let's go to the futures. Give me the futures. Awards. That's what I want. Cy Young Award right now. That's the AL. Hunter Green is second. He's actually tied for best odds right now with Skeeter.
What's that? Plus
300. Plus 300.
Wow.
Wheeler's at plus 900. Yamamoto 1,500. Strider at plus 2,000. He hasn't even played a game yet. Sanchez at plus 2,500. Where's Taiwan Walker?
Taiwan Walker.
No way Aaron Nola's got better odds than Walker.
And Rangers what?
Taiwan Walker is at plus 10,000 odds.
What's $1 get you?
$1 right there gets you.
Love it.
Wouldn't that be some?
Third time Rooney's on there. Called it.
Anyway. Wait, ready? Watch this. Get the fuck out. Bang. You see that? Cheap viewers not here, buddy.
Yeah,
not here. No cheap viewers, kid.
What is that bullshit?
Right now, the AL favorite is Garrett Crochet.
Makes sense.
Scooby. Who did we all pick for our favorites?
So what we did for did we do? Oh yeah. So AL Cy Young. There was Skubal, a Seth Lugo, and another Skubal.
Scooby right now is second. Where the fuck is Seth Lugo?
NL Cy Young, a Yu Darvish was thrown in there. I believe that was me. And then 2 Wheelers.
2 Wheelers. Where is Seth Lugo? Seth Lugo right now, 3.2 ERA. Got 1-1 in the year. All right, there's time.
Yeah.
There's time. There's plenty of time for that to work out for me. Where is he on the odds? He's at plus 7,000 right now.
Yeah.
Eesh. And then what MVPs?
For AL MVP, there was Bobby Witt and Aaron Judge. I know I had J-Rod.
Who did I say? Did we just write them down, or do we know
We
who
wrote
said
them
it?
down in an order. I forget what the order was. I had J-Rod and Scooby. Threw in a Yu Darvish.
Let's see.
Denny were at the top.
Oh, I know which one's mine because I picked Lugo. So I picked Judge to win MVP.
There you go.
And that looks good right now. He's minus 170.
How's J-Rod and Bobby Witt looking?
J-Rod, Bobby Witt's second. J-Rod is at plus 35.
Not awful.
Oh, not awful. And then Otani's at plus 115 right now.
Where's Mr. Olsen at? Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. He's not even on the list.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he's at plus 7,000. Not looking good.
Not looking great.
Not looking good.
Not looking great.
I might just take that Otani bet now, you know.
Yeah.
Although, if someone else in the NL decides to start swinging a baseball bat a
Matt
lot
Olson.
better, you know, I would love to get Otani a little bit better odds than plus 150.
Yeah.
Look at Big Christmas at plus 10,000 odds to win
win.
MVP.
Love it.
Love to see it. All right, that'll wrap up baseball talk.
Yes.
It's never hockey now yet, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I think before we want to talk about the heat up of those 2 sports, Georgia,
right? Yeah, right. Fuck, that is what was next. The Masters is over. What a Sunday, by the way. What a fucking Sunday.
Rory.
The highs and lows of the Masters. DeChambeau blew it.
He just
he crumbled. He crumbled so hard on that back nine.
As someone who had DeChambeau winning it all going into day, realizing he was going to go out there, but Rory, I said, perfect. We always know Rory will find a way to crumble at some point. He'll slip up a little bit. Bryson will slide right in, take it right from him.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
Jacket. After that eagle by Rory, Bryson.
There was some crazy ass highlights from this Masters. Rory had a couple crazy fucking shots.
Beautiful.
Missed an eagle, but at the end of the day, still got it. The tan lines, by the way, from Augusta National, some of the best ever. The hat tan lines, especially.
Yes.
Absolute beaut. It was weird, man. It was a weird finish. Shout out to Justin Rose for making it real interesting.
Started off.
He
He started Thursday. Everyone was
expecting
him to just rush it, and then out of nowhere he fell to face the earth till Sunday, and he came back. He shot a 66.
Yep.
And then lost it in the playoffs.
Had a hell of a back nine.
Yes, he did.
6 birdies, Mr. Tuo, on the back nine to force the play out. And Rory blew it, by the way, on 18. That bogey on 18, man.
Brutal. Brutal.
Killing me. Also had that double on 13.
Happy Valley correspondent literally said, when DeChambeau was clearing it up, you could tell Mr. McElroy was feeling the pressure.
Oh, yeah.
On 18.
Oh, yeah. Rough go for DeChambeau, man. The putts were not moving. The putts were bad.
Yeah, it was rough.
6 straight pars on the front nine, and then you go +3, and then Rory follows up with a +3 after he was at -15, and everyone thought it was over. And then all of a sudden, he goes and goes +3 in 2 holes, and it's like, what the fuck? And if Patrick Reed, Mr. Two, didn't fucking right here on this par 5 3 putt, you would have been in the plan.
That's
had a crazy eagle, by the way, on hole 17. I don't know if you saw
I
that.
did not see it.
Iron, boom, dunk.
Oh,
He dunked it in off a bounce.
dunked it.
And then shit hit the fan. Got 3rd place, though, so got himself a $1.5 million. Ludwig Alberg, we got to talk about. You played yourself out of about an extra $1 million after you triple bogey. Hole
Yeah. Goldberg was,
after you bogeyed hole 17.
he was absolutely on a tear.
Yeah.
For most of Sunday, just crumbled right at the end.
Yep. Bro finished second last year and then decided, I don't need this money.
No.
Oh, what a Masters. What a Masters.
Beautiful.
What a Masters.
Rory finally gets his green jacket. He's the 6th player all time to get a career Grand Slam.
Second in the past 50 years.
Yep.
Other than him and Tiger.
Mr. Woods. So
everyone else is chasing. Everyone else is chasing.
Phil Mickelson doesn't need a career Grand Slam.
No, he doesn't.
Rory needed this green jacket so bad.
He did, and he almost fucking blew it.
And he almost blew it.
He almost blew
He
it.
found a way.
It was crazy. Yeah, can't wait till the next major. I believe the U.S. Open.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, is
well, if I'm not mistaken, we get the players.
Yeah, we get the play. Yeah.
Are you?
Am I attending?
Yeah.
I could. I wouldn't mind going for a day, probably.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Go out for a day.
At the
Always at the course.
oh, are you talking about the Truist Championship?
Yes.
Yeah.
Championship.
At the cricket club?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Go for a day.
Yeah, and then the Open is at Oakmont Country Club. It's also on PA. Yeah. Should be fun. That's the next major. No, next major is the PGA Championship. Actually, that's going to be fun.
Yes.
Always interesting to see who wins that. Then we got a bunch of other good majors in between here. Super exciting. Super exciting stuff. Heritage Cup coming up, though. We'll see what happens. Scotty won it last year after winning the Masters and was just on an absolute fucking tear.
Got arrested. Didn't fucking matter.
He did get arrested, and it did not matter. You're absolutely right. Xander Schauffele.
That's what kicked off some of these people. That was white boy.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, it was. I think Xander Schauffele's only one major away. Super golf casual, only one major away, I think, from the Grand Slam.
I do not.
But he locked up two of them last year. He locked up the PGA, and then he locked up the Open, British Open. So those are two big ones. The British Open is usually one of the harder ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then the U.S. Open is more just about how low can you shoot than anything. But fun times ahead for golf. Fun times ahead. Now Pac. Fuck. Fucking Pac. Season's basically over. President's Trophy locked up. I was wrong.
Yep.
Because after Ovi scored and broke the record and continues to break the record and set his own record, the Caps have gone on quite the skip.
Yep.
Some nasty losses, of course, they're just kind of resting everybody. They know what they're playing for. Bless you.
Thank you. We're trying to get Lord out.
Yeah. Lord Stanley. So East is locked
except for
the BJs.
And the Canadians play the Blackhawks and the Hurricanes.
BJs and the
Well, the Blue Jackets will play. Hello, that's the Philadelphia Flyers, and then the New York Islanders. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I really feel like Montreal just needs to win. Actually, Montreal needs to win one more game for them to clinch a spot.
So how does the seeding go for this? Like who's the last wild card team going to play?
Have to look it up again. I believe we did dive into this last year.
Yeah.
I believe the number one overall seed in the East will play the last wild card team.
Okay.
And then it kind of goes from there. Where the second best team would play. And by that, I think it goes from like division winner. So I think it's like, since the Metro won, Metro is the one seed. That means the Caps are going to play either the Blue Jackets or the Canadians. Well, then it goes, okay, well, then who's the winner of the Atlantic? Right now, if I'm not mistaken, Alejandro, we can see if they have any games left. There's 2 games left. It's most likely either going to be the Lightning or the Maple Leafs. And I believe the Maple Leafs might have already almost clinched it at this point.
Mm.
So then that basically means, okay, Ottawa, Toronto, round 1. And then you're going to get the mix up here between, we might be Florida. We were going to have to look this up real quick just to see if we officially know what we're talking about. So I'm not, but
Get
does the seating
this off my face. Fucker. Okay, here we go. Bang. So you get so it's the Metropolitan 1 against the West or Wild Card 2, Metropolitan 2 against the Metropolitan 3, which that's been confirmed. So we get Carolina, Jersey.
that's crazy.
Then we get the Atlantic 1 against the Wild Card 1, and Atlantic 2 against Atlantic 3.
Okay, so if we get set up with that matchup right now, that gives us Ovi against the Habs. That gives you Hurricanes against the Devils, and I'm sorry, Devils fans, the Hurricanes are just gonna fucking sweep them.
Yeah.
That'll be a nasty one.
Yeah.
But then dude, Toronto, Ottawa,
I like it.
Senators, Leafs.
Sends Leafs, and that's a little Canada battle. I like
It's a
it.
battle of Ontario.
I'll tell you what, those crowds will be rocking.
That's a battle of Ontario. I love that. You get a Chucker brother in there too.
Yep.
And then Tampa, Florida. I mean,
the Florida battle.
Yeah,
that's not confirmed though.
Not, but both of those are not confirmed yet. That's because the Atlantic is not all secured up.
Yeah, okay. You know what I want? Actually, how is that? I'm confused. Can the Lightning jump the Leafs?
That's the thought here.
I want that. I want Panthers. I want Panthers. Leafs again.
You want Panthers, Leafs?
Dude, listen. What? I mean, come on.
What
do you mean? Panthers Leafs every fucking year.
Yeah, but Panthers. It's also been a good one.
True.
I kind of like the geographically close ones because it's just I don't know.
Fair.
It's kind of fun. It feels like it means something.
So for the West, we'll get the Central 1 against the Wild Card 2.
Which
right
is
now,
not been confirmed yet.
Yeah.
But St. Louis needs to win in regulation tomorrow night against the Utah Hockey Club. As I get more and more stuff, I can already hear myself changing. Yeah, St. Louis needs to win in regulation tomorrow night to clinch. Otherwise, those Flames in Alberta and Calgary.
So it'll be Winnipeg and Calgary, or Winnipeg and St. Louis. Okay. And then we get Dallas, Colorado. That's confirmed.
Wonderful.
That is going to be a crazy first round series.
Minnesota should be locked into that wild card one. Almost at this point.
Yeah, they're going to lose to Vegas.
Yeah.
And then we get LA Oilers. Is this 2 years? Is this 2 year in a row?
It might be. Home ice advantage not chosen yet. If I'm not mistaken, we should see. Do Edmonton and LA play each other right before the end of the season?
Wouldn't that be something? They do. They're playing today at 10 p.m.
They play them tonight. Everything on the line.
And then they wrap up their season with San Jose.
Everything on the line, Alejandro. That's huge.
Right fucking now.
Right fucking
now.
The more and more I see that, Alejandro, the more excited I'm getting.
It's going to be a nasty series.
I can't wait.
Playoff hockey's so good.
It really fucking means more. And these are all, I got to be honest, Alejandro, these are pretty, like Dallas, Colorado. That's huge.
Dallas, Colorado.
I
think might be my favorite series.
Stars ass. I don't know, dude. Kings, Oilers. That's huge.
I know, but I think Dallas, Colorado is my favorite series.
Besides that, honestly, I feel like that Toronto, Ottawa series is going to be.
That's just there's so much good hockey. So much good hockey. Ooh,
I know.
I can't wait. When does it all start? April 13th? No, wait, no. I'm tripping. When does it start? When do I get excited about playoff hockey? It starts next week. No.
Yes.
Okay, it's just not showing me.
Give me one moment. I'll look it up for you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. These fuckers don't want to show me the playoff schedule. Fuck's that. Fuck about to. It's messed up.
April 19th.
April 19th.
So this Saturday.
This Saturday. Bet. Fucking bet.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm strapped in. I'm locked in. All right. Last topic of the day.
Yeah.
And it's our biggest because that thing right there is going to get.
Well, hold on. Before we talk about that, did you see about this NIL stuff?
No.
Nico Iamaleava
Oh, yes. Yes.
basically is like, I'm going to try to get a new NIL deal. I'm kind of sitting out. And they go, oh, you want to sit? You're just, see ya. Pack your bag. Find somewhere else.
They don't care.
I love it, personally.
They don't care.
It's what the school should be allowed to do.
Damn
especially
right.
this NIL day.
Damn right. It's kind of just like a fuck you to Nico, eh?
Where does Tennessee go?
God, I love those black and orange.
I know. Where's Nico?
I was thinking USC.
He goes back over.
No, not Big Ten. Cox.
Oh.
I'm thinking Cox.
You're thinking he stays in the SEC.
Yeah. I think Cox would be a very interesting first thing. I just interesting outcome.
The reason why I don't say that is because of isn't it Lenore Sellers or no? Or what's
You
the
would
young
know more than
quarterback-
me.
The young quarterback's name. That's the only reason why I wouldn't see Nico doing anything there. I feel like he's trying to go to a program that he can play at right away. Let's see.
I mean, I'll take someone up in Ann Arbor. I'll take this guy up in Ann Arbor all day.
Really now.
You wouldn't? You wouldn't take this dude up in Happy Valley? I mean, I know you got Mr. Allure.
You know, that's my whole thing is that I feel like I can take him as a nice like little number two. He's a true sophomore right now, but
That's what I'm saying. Give him the boys in blue up in Ann Arbor. I mean, I would love that, but I do think he does stay in the Southeastern.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Whether it's Georgia,
Does Vandy
maybe
take him?
it's no.
Does he stay? Does he stay in the great state?
I don't think so. I think he's going a little bit more east. He's going a little bit more east. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to South Carolina. Do you think he's a Big 12 bound at all?
He might make a shit ton of money in the Big 12.
He could be in the premier player.
Yeah.
Chance. Definitely a Power 4 conference.
Yes.
Definitely Power 4. No way he's going outside of that.
Just who?
It'll be interesting. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll find that out in probably
Next couple of weeks.
if you had to, as I said, like a month or two.
Yeah.
is what I would really kind of think it would take. So we'll find out.
Yeah.
Gotta wait and see. Also, rest in peace to Kyron Lacey.
Yes, absolutely. It's terrible.
Don't make bad decisions, folks. At the end of the day, it's
It's brutal.
yeah, brutal. NBA. Let's do it.
To the association.
No more basketball regular season, which means I can actually start watching it again.
Rejoice.
So before we make our bracket, A, we have to decide our plan. B, we have to just put the bow on what has been
Shit show of the season.
a lackluster season of basketball around everything. Honestly, I mean, viewership, if I'm not mistaken, down, way down. Amongst other things, interesting. Just interesting. The Luka trade was big. And I think the second most watched game was Luka's game against Dallas, which was like, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Not a good look, Mr. Goodell. Not a good look. Me personally.
It's just
It's just It's just right after last Monday's episode, the Nuggets fired Mike Boot.
yes.
Not Mike Budenholzer. Mike Malone.
Yes.
And
Also got rid of their GM.
yeah, all at once. All because of what has at least leaked out is that Malone was playing Russell Westbrook over younger players. And I think that's stupid.
That is pretty.
They were winless in April. They are the 4 seed, and after they fired Mr. Malone, they did win 3 games in a row.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, wasn't a good look.
No.
But clearly it doesn't matter. So we're locked up. I'm pretty sure everywhere.
Yeah, let's see the matchups right here, Alejandro. Let's kind of just go through it. Obviously, holy hell.
The East, I'm excited for. I'm very excited for the East. Mainly that Knicks Pistons series. That Knicks Pistons series is going to be
Your 3-6 is that's
juice,
beautiful.
juice,
4-5 will be a dogfight as well.
Bucks chance to get some revenge. Don't think Dame Dollars coming back. I don't think he's progressed nearly
Enough.
as much. Yeah, so it's gonna be Giannis and Kuzma, and oh man, I'm like, I think it's like AJ Griffin or something.
Yeah,
and the boys. Lakers T-Wolves on the other side for another 3-6 matchup. Lakers did get that 3 seed.
and
I was wrong. The Warriors did end up in the play-in, so did the Grizzlies. Happens.
crazy.
Happens. But that series is going to be
6 to 7 games worth of just a dogfight.
that goes 7.
Yeah.
Unless LeBron and the boys just absolutely LeBron and the boys it. Ant-Man ain't going down without quite the fight. This is a team that was a couple, like what, 2 wins away from an NBA Finals appearance.
Yeah.
So
they're ready. They're hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Nuggets,
4-5. I don't know why. I just love the Nuggets.
I also love the Nuggets.
I'm like
Kawhi, James Harden, Norman Powell, Storm and Norman,
who cares?
Ibaka Zubac, the 2020 machine. We'll see. We'll see. And then the Thunder, Rockets, Cavs, and Celtics all await their future opponents next to the goddamn plan.
And with that plan, let's go talk about that now.
Bang.
Starts tomorrow night.
Starts tomorrow night, baby. It's the 7 and 8s. Atlanta, Orlando, and then Memphis, Golden State.
So, in one game, all the way, I'm taking Orlando over Atlanta. And it's at Golden State. I'm taking Golden State over.
I also agree with you. I like Orlando and I like Golden State. And then Wednesday, we get our 10-9 matchups. So that'll be Miami, Chicago, and then Dallas, Sacramento.
I'm taking Dallas as the road team.
I do think I said this last week. I do think whoever the 7 and 8s are just stay 7 and 8 is really what I was thinking. And it kind of feels like that. Memphis beats either of those teams.
Yes, but I take Dallas. I think Dallas to beat Sacramento. I take Chicago at home against Miami. I just feel like Miami just
stinks.
Just ready to just go to Cancun.
Yeah, so, I'm flipping one of those. I'm taking Chicago and then I'm taking Sac.
Yeah.
But then again, if it's Orlando or Atlanta,
then I'm taking after that. Honestly, give me Chicago to be the 8 seed, just get their ass beat. They'll win 2 games.
Do you think Chicago's going to beat Atlanta?
We can do it.
No, I want Atlanta though because things will be more fun.
We'll see that.
Ice Train the playoff. Things are better when Ice Train's in the playoffs, but then again, they probably get knocked out by the way, to be fair, whoever's the 7 and 8 seed on the east side is just screwed. Yeah. Whoever's the 7 seed on the west side, especially if it's Wardell, Stephen Curry, or Ja Morant, things are a lot more interesting than people would lead to believe. Absolutely. So, Mr. Tuho. To the rocket! We're back. It's been so long. It's been too long. Oh, wrong way. There he goes. There he goes. A much better bracket coming up this time, by the way, folks. Hopefully. Hatefully. So, you got it. I believe in you. You can make it nice and big, too, because there's not so many teams. You go 4 big squares. Then you go 2 big squares on each side, and then you go 1 big square on each side. You know what you should have done? You should just keep the west on the left side, like top left corner, and then put the east on the bottom right corner, and then have them like boom, and then have it boom. You see my vision? Yeah, you see my vision?
I can see what you're talking about there.
So that'll be OKC right there, and whoever the poor 8 seed will be. Then yeah, Mr. Tool just cooking it up right now. He's just cooking away. Got OKC, and then they'll play. If we're being honest, OKC is going to play the winner of Denver and LA. Probably going to be Denver, setting up, if I'm not mistaken, a rematch from last year's playoffs.
Alrighty. So, we're going 1 seed OKC, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, you know what we're going to do? I actually like that you left the bottom half now because we're going to make a hockey bracket. Beautiful.
8 seed. Who are we saying the 8 seed is? Right?
Yeah.
Heard.
That'll be a good series.
I have that going 7.
Nah.
John Morant has a Z-Bow type.
It's going 6. It's going 6. It's going 6. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, buddy.
Thank you kindly. All right.
No problem. No problem.
Nonetheless, we say it's going to be a good series, but OKC wins it, yeah?
Yes.
Heard. And the boys.
Chet and the boys.
Second round. After that, what's it, 4-5?
4-5, Clips, Nugs.
Nuggets.
Well, Nugs,
I
Clips.
have Denver in like 5.
Yeah. I think Clippers can probably get a game or two. I mean, it depends on what kind of Kawhi Leonard we get, how much he can disrupt the flow of things. If he can disrupt a lot of things, and James Harden's doing his thing, and you got Norman Powell being a consistent good shooter, I don't know. I could see things getting interesting. But yeah, and then you got Houston, and what we have is Golden State.
And then we have LA's the 3, correct?
Yes. Lakers, T-Wolves. Beautiful back of the head shot for Big Al right there.
So, Lakers, I'm taking Golden State over Houston.
I'm also taking Golden State over Houston. Yeah. Yeah. That's a fair assessment.
All right. Let's leave that.
Jimmy buckets.
Or do we just want to go all the way through the West and then we'll go all the
Yeah,
way
let's just hit the West. Let's clear out the West here.
Alejandro, I think
Oh, you're right. Put Lake Show down. Wow.
I thought we talked about it. Oh, I said LA wins, yeah? I thought you said yes.
I didn't say yes.
No, you didn't say yes? I can erase it if you'd like. You can try to swing it. But I see it going
I think the defense is going to be a big issue.
6 or 7 games.
I think Rudy Gobert is going to have a
field day. I don't know. I just feel like
there will be no paint scoring from the Lakers unless it's LeBron driving.
I feel like home court advantage. I feel like the Lakers will be able to get it done.
I think Ant-Man puts on the show. Give me Minnesota, man. I'm saying
Minnesota.
You're telling Anthony Edwards is going to at least about 5 threes a game. I mean, you got Luka.
I'm just telling you, LeBron's not as the.
Who's going to be guarding Luka?
As the 3 seed, LeBron's not going out in first.
You got a who's who of who you want. You could either put Ant on Luka, or you can put Jaden McDaniels on Luka, or you put McDaniels on LeBron. McDaniels is locking up anybody.
You're not wrong. Minnesota actually is very good.
They know how to play against Luka already too.
Listen, my thing is I like one upset around. I really was like
it's a 4-5. It's not an upset. Oh no, it's a 3-6. My bad.
It's a 6-3. That 4-5 looks abysmal to me. I don't know why. I just feel like
the
voice.
Yeah. You bastard.
I just don't feel like LeBron's gonna go out in the first round.
Fine, Lakers.
I can see it though, Alejandro. You almost swayed me.
You're hating on Stephoulius Kerr-Randall.
It's all good.
I'm
telling you right now.
Of course, we get Golden State LA again.
Yeah, I'm saying this loud and clear. OKC loses the second round
again.
Just turns it on. I feel it. No. You say no?
Those boys.
How many games do you think that series is going to go?
It's going 7.
Yeah.
And OKC wins.
OKC wins it. You think the youth doesn't stumble against?
No. I do not.
The MVP. I like Denver a lot.
I do not. Denver's got a lot of outside noise going on.
Are you sure though? After cleaning house, they're not locked in, ready to go.
I'm telling you, bro. We got the league MVP, and I know MVPs usually in the playoffs kind of falter. I don't think so. I think Shea's got it at least to the Western Conference Finals. Shea and the boys, Shea, Chet, J-Dub, the young core, Isaiah Joe, Sixers, lace threes. They got a bunch of dogs who can score. That's what we've seen. They got good bench pieces who can get like 30 points depending on the night. Aaron Wiggins, all those guys.
I just
Take OKC. Take OKC. Take OKC.
I personally see Denver, but
I know the horse boy. I know. They got the shitty end of the bracket though. I would have loved Denver OKC in the Western Conference Finals. But now
Lakers, Golden State. Who do you like more?
I like Jimmy Buckets. You know
Yeah.
me. You know me.
That's
I
my
think
thing, too.
Jimmy finally gets with the pieces around him. It's gonna be a good series. It's gonna be up and down. My heart says Lakers, but my mind my heart actually says Warriors, but my mind says Lakers. So I'm gonna go with my heart and go with the Warriors.
I think Golden State too.
Jimmy Buckets, baby.
I just don't think it's enough.
I think Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler might just be combining for like 70 points.
Yep.
Constantly.
Who out of these two goes out of the West?
That's the tricky one now, isn't it?
OKC or Golden State? Again, I gotta be honest. Listen, I like OKC. I just feel like a young group. They're gonna falter at some point.
They had that last year.
I think the heartbreak comes again.
No, they had it last
I
year.
think the heartbreak comes again.
OKC's going to the NBA Finals.
And they're gonna lose it.
Probably, but we'll see. We'll see. I think OKC wins.
You think OKC?
Yeah.
I kind of like Golden State. This is again where you get the age against the youth.
Outside of
Where I
that starting
like it.
five though of Golden State.
And
Uh-huh.
I think another thing I'm starting to forget.
Home
is
court
that
advantage. That you know that
that
OKC.
insane home court advantage that
You know that OKC home court.
Yeah.
I mean, this is 2016 all over again. Except a completely different Thunder team and almost the very much the same Golden State team.
Yeah.
All right. So from the West,
We have the 1 seed.
Oklahoma City Thunder. Yeah.
Shocker.
We do have the 1 seed.
Okay.
Confident. in that.
Cleveland.
Confident. in that. Cleveland taking on
Who do we have them taking on?
did we both say the same thing?
Shit. They're just taking on shit.
Yeah. I think we waffled.
I'm taking Cleveland in a sweep.
Well, yeah, I'm taking Cleveland. I think you said Chicago
Yes.
was going to be 8 seed, and I said Atlanta.
Yes.
So
Well, the 8 seed is just written in the shit.
yeah, they're not going to win. The
Not
8 seed will
really
not
just-
win. So Cleveland against the field. Cleveland.
What's our 4-5?
Indiana is the 4. Milwaukee is your 5 seed.
The pace now. I like the way that Hallie's played.
This is a good series. It's the Central Division.
I think
Hallie's been
it's
playing
6.
good. Spicy P, Benedict Mathurin.
I just don't. I don't think I like Doc Rivers against this young squad.
Obi Toppin's gonna have his nuts on somebody probably,
That's what I'm saying. I think I like Indy here.
but I can't count out the Greek freak, Mr. Tuo.
I like Indy here.
Tui, Giannis might just go for like 35 and 10 every night.
I don't think it'll matter.
He's gonna stop. I mean, Spicy P from time to time, yes, but you know what, Indy? Yeah, fuck it. Sorry,
It's gonna be the Greek freak gets every single bucket that he can, and they're just gonna let him.
Giannis' frustrations will continue. I think scary times ahead for Milwaukee fans. I think. Knicks Pistons.
Knicks Pistons.
How many fights? How many fights? This is the Bad Boys Pistons, Mr. Two Hill. What first time since Blake Griffin? Like in what 2018? I think
Yep.
was the last time.
This
They
is the
did it.
first time I feel like they've had a shot in what over a decade,
It feels good.
just from to go up against the Knickerbockers.
I know, and I don't know if they can get it done. What's the health of Detroit? What is the health? Cade, rest. Stewart, rest. Asur Thompson. Patellar tendinopathy. What is that? Tendinopathy? Left knee patellar tendinopathy. You know? No. Jaden Ivey continues to make progress in his recovery from a broken fibula. Has been cleared for basketball activities. That was on April 10th, so 4 days ago. Will now begin entering a reconditioning phase. And status update in another 2 weeks. So they won't have Ivy.
For the first round. I think the Knicks will win.
Depending on how long the series goes, though, and how good his conditioning is, this game, so playoffs start this weekend.
Should we can look that up again?
They start this weekend, yeah.
Should though.
They do. It was on the bracket. So that's a week. So he'll be back by the start of next week. He'll play. He'll play in this series.
This series goes 6 or 7, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I think that Indiana series only goes maybe 6 at most.
Mitchell Robinson, OG. So everyone's just rested right now for the Knicks, if I'm not mistaken. No one's like actually like seriously hurt.
Listen, I'd love for Detroit to come out on top. I just see New York somehow pissing this off and getting to the second round again.
Yeah, Knicks are sitting all their starters.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's the Bacos. It's the Bacos. You feel bad for Detroit, but it's the Bacos. Fucking Alex Ovechkin on the fucking show.
Yes, he is.
Bands make her dance. Bands make her dance. Bands make her dance. Bands make her dance. Is he gonna hit 900? Well, he'll hit 900 career goals for sure.
Definitely in the playoffs.
In the offs.
Yeah.
So
at 7.
Orlando Celtics. This is, if I'm not mistaken, a rematch also from last year. C's. Yeah.
Easy.
C sweep. That sets up a pretty good second round in the East.
That gives you Middle America against each other. That gives you Rust Belt against the East Coast elitists. Everyone would like to say. New York, Boston, Cleveland, Indiana.
New York, Boston is a match made in heaven. I mean, a story as old as time.
And Boston smacks the shit out of them.
Yeah, Boston.
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah.
Boston.
New York spent all that money. It's still not going to work out for them. They can't even get out of the second round. Well, welcome. You are the new process.
Yes. That's fucked up.
Cleveland, Indiana.
Cleveland.
So you don't think at all that there's a chance that, listen,
Nope.
I feel a little hesitant on the West with the 1s and 2s just because they're young, right?
Mm-hmm.
Young, not a ton of playoff experience.
Mm-hmm.
And going up against some veteran groups, I could see an upset happening. I didn't know if maybe with you see Cleveland and you see, well, listen, yeah, they're a 1 seed, right? But they could have a hole or two if they go against the wrong matchup. It looks like trouble.
It's not the wrong matchup, though.
It's not the wrong matchup.
If you're Cleveland, you need another good defensively sound team like those New York Rockets. And lucky for Cleveland, the other side of the bracket, and got to go through the buzzsaw that is Boston. Only second round upset I like is New York over Boston. I mean, I think there's a good chance that happens. That game, I think that series goes 7. I think this series goes maybe 5 or 6, and Cleveland takes care of business, barring any life-altering injuries to any Cleveland player.
Now here's the question: Boston, Cleveland. What do you say? What do you hear?
Boston.
You think Boston?
Yep.
You don't think it matters the fact that Cleveland got the home court advantage and they were better out throughout the whole year head to head? What's the record? I guarantee you Cleveland has it on the head to head too.
Do you know the only reason that Boston didn't make the NBA Finals a bunch of times in those late teams was because of a man named LeBron Raymond James Sr. You know what this Cleveland Cavaliers team doesn't have? LeBron Raymond James Sr. Therefore, Boston goes back to the finals once more to defend their crown in 6 games.
So now, defending champions.
Defending champions, yes. I do think they make it back to the dance. OKC does have home court advantage.
You're really going to make me fucking pick Boston.
No, I'm picking OKC, buddy.
Son of a bitch.
I'm picking OKC.
I don't see OKC winning.
I think they do.
Just don't see it.
I think it's done. And I honestly think this will be maybe a very entertaining finals. People always say Boston, but I mean, the playoff atmosphere between OKC and Boston is going to be magnifique. OKC is your champion.
Oh, I just don't see it happening, Alejandro.
OKC in 6, brother.
Listen, I know you are way more of the NBA guy, but I just don't.
We're aura farming or aura maxing. You name it. The Thunder are doing it.
I don't see it happening, Alejandro. I just don't. I see a young squad.
We're going to get the
that
hardest.
West is a absolute football, especially with old veteran players all throughout these great talented teams that have made deep runs themselves the last couple of seasons. I see OKC possibly faltering through the cracks.
We are going to get the most insane post NBA Finals Instagram post from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. It's going to be a poem. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be bars. Yeah.
We shall
OKC is your
see.
champion. So next time we come back to you, will be Monday, and we'll make our NHL bracket.
Yeah.
Even though
Oh,
we might have to do an emergency Thursday episode. Can we squeeze in an emergency Thursday episode?
if I could get my phone and see what my days are looking like. Actually, Alejandro,
As long as we get one in before the weekend.
if I'm not mistaken,
We just have to know the outcome.
possibility that we have all the spots lined up by tonight, if I'm not, or by tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
So
yeah?
that means we might just have to do an emergency
Quick
Wednesday episode.
quick little episode. Quick little like
Quick little
30
epi.
little 30-minute epi about the an NHL exclusive Thursday or Wednesday epi.
Yeah, basically. I
All
just
right,
have to check the schedule real quick to make sure what I'm all set for.
Well, we'll determine that in post. That'll wrap it up
I will.
for Boys Talking Balls episode 87.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for tuning in.
We appreciate you.
Spotify, Apple, you know where we're at. Drop a follow, drop a sub, drop a follow on Twitch as well. You name it, we're on it. We'll see you maybe again this week, depending on when we could squeeze out the
It
NHL
seems
stuff.
like Wednesday might have to be the day.
Wednesday will be the day, probably. All right. Bye.
Deuces.